This is a presentation on exercise physiology. Our group consisted of Zachary Fernandez, Jamal Green-Gaskin, William Lipscomb, and Elon Perkins. What is exercise physiology? This is the study of the body's response and ability to adapt to physical activity. What does it involve? Quote, like exercise science, this focuses on how physical activity can improve health and wellness, end quote. Exercise physiology is extremely important for all athletes. In order to improve your game, you need to know what exercise to do, why that exercise will help you, and how that exercise will help. What are the components of exercise physiology? There are 5 major components that involve exercise physiology, which are cardiovascular endurance, muscular strength, muscular endurance, flexibility, and body composition.
Hello everyone, my name is Jamal. Today I'm going to talk to you about my group's topic, which is exercise physiology. And basically what that is just the study of the body's response and ability to adapt to physical activity. So this comes in 5 major components, which is cardio endurance, muscular strength, muscular endurance, flexibility, and body composition. And this involves mainly focusing just on your overall health and wellness. But there are 3 questions that you always want to ask yourself when trying to improve and better your physical activity. The first question is, what exercise do I do? The second question is, why will this exercise help me? And the third question is, how will this exercise help me? Okay, so what exercise do I do? You want to think about this question and think to yourself, okay, do I want to increase my cardio? Do I want to increase my muscular strength? Do I want to increase my muscular endurance? Do I want to become more flexible? Do I want to have better balance? These are all things you want to think about. My upper body strength, lower body strength. And once you figure those things out is when you can ask yourself, okay, why does this exercise help me? Well, depending on what you decided you wanted to improve on, it's either going to help you increase your lower body strength. Is it going to help you increase your upper body strength? Is it going to help me increase my muscular endurance? These are all things that correlate with the same goal and the same mindset. And the third question you want to ask yourself is, how will this exercise help me? Is it going to help me become faster, stronger, more flexible, more explosive when I jump? Those are all things, when you ask those questions, that this should cover.
Basic concepts. Exercise for both women and men generally have the same principles, except for certain quantitative differences. Obviously, not everyone has the same body size, body composition, and testosterone levels, which play an important role when exercising. Exercise is very stressful on the body, and the metabolism helps maintain homeostasis to keep the body healthy and functioning. Exercise has 3 main basic ways to burn calories, which are aerobics, anaerobics, and flexibility. Fueling your body for the stress and breaking down of tissues is also very important. Without fuel, your body cannot reach maximum effort, or could possibly injure yourself in the process. Examples for exercising for adrenal fatigue include aerobics, anaerobics, and flexibility. Practical examples of aerobics include running, walking, and swimming. For anaerobics, we have lifting and body exercises. Flexibility, yoga, and stretching exercises are excellent. Aerobics train for stamina building, anaerobics train for muscle strength, and flexibility increases motion in the joints. All of these can benefit athletes, trainers, or anyone who engages in exercise.
Hello, me and my group, we studied over the exercise physiology and the basic concepts that I came up with. Exercise for both women and men, they generally have the same principles. except for certain quantitative differences. I mean, obviously, not everybody is going to have the same body size, body composition, testosterone levels, estrogen levels, all that stuff, and obviously not everybody is athletic as one another. I mean, that's just simple. Some people are born crazy athletic, some aren't, and that plays a big role coming into exercising and sports in general. But exercise on the body is a very stressful thing, and metabolism helps maintain your body, and it helps you burn calories. And some people have really good metabolisms, and other people don't, and that can play a big role with burning calories a lot of the time for most people. And the three basic ways that I found to burn calories and exercise is aerobics, anaerobics, and flexibility. The big thing, what I can say for exercising is your body always needs fuel when you're exercising. I mean, it's so stressful. It's breaking down tissues, muscle tissues, all types of stuff, and it's just very important to fuel your body. And without fuel for your body, you definitely won't be able to have maximum effort, and you can even possibly injure yourself in the process. I mean, in my years of playing sports, I've seen many people, not stretch or something, and go out there and tear something. It's just people don't think it's important, and it is important to stretch and be flexible. Some practical examples that I came up with for aerobics, anaerobics, and flexibility. For aerobics, you got running, walking, and swimming, and that basically that's training, building up stamina and such. And anaerobics, you're training your muscles, and that can be lifting weights, weight exercises, weight machines, stuff of that nature. But yes, and flexibility, I mean, stretching exercises, you got yoga, you got all types of stuff with flexibility. I mean, just basic stretches can, make your body flexible. And, flexibility obviously and just is increasing motions in the joints. And, all of this can benefit athletes, trainers, or anyone in general who likes exercising. And all of those, aerobics, anaerobics, and flexibility, all of those can help a, athlete, anybody with exercising.
Exercise science is an ever-changing and evolving discipline. Gauging performances are dependent on myriad of factors, such as individual levels of fitness and health, gender, and age. In fact, some areas in the study of movement are still unclear. As we continue to evolve our understanding of exercise science, it becomes apparent that there is much more research that needs to be done. We do know that aging will ultimately result in some naturally occurring muscle mass reduction, as well as a decline in functional capacity. In addition, sex does play a key role in determining fitness levels of adolescents, adults, and the elderly. For instance, males will tend to have a higher VO2 max than adult women. For instance, this is affected by levels of hemoglobin in the blood. On average, adult women have 10% less hemoglobin than males. Also, young girls have higher resting heart rates than young boys. At age 20, our VO2 max will begin to decline in both genders. During exercise, children have greater respiratory rates than in adults, often in excess of 60 beats per minute. Muscle fiber differentiation also occurs from the early years of life and on through puberty. Again, Gender plays a significant role in determining muscle fiber differentiation and composition. At the end of puberty, males have more type 2 muscle fibers than type 1, and they have more than females. Also, males' type 2 muscles are larger in scale than type 1, whereas adult females' type 2 muscles tend to be the same size as type 1. Increases in muscle mass from training is more prevalent in adults than in children. However, children can still attain benefits from strength training. While muscle size does not significantly increase until adulthood, gains in strength can be attained by all children through steady training. Exercise capacity for both sexes tends to decline after age 30. As aerobic fitness naturally and inevitably decreases, so does the oxidative capacity of skeletal muscles throughout the body. In addition, the detriments of a sedentary lifestyle become more pronounced as we age. Lack of exercise exacerbates the negative effects of aging in increasingly pronounced ways as we get older. For example, having very poor physical fitness from age 30 to 50 significantly affects the individual's quality of life at age 60. It is known that muscular strength reaches its peak in the 20s and can be maintained through training into the 30s. Strength will then gradually decline after age 30, due in part to naturally occurring loss of lean body mass. Muscle size will not always increase in older individuals at first, but the same size of muscle will not be as strong before. Excuse me, I said increase. Muscle size will not always decrease, but strength will. Exercise capacity and strength change throughout the entire life cycle. To better understand how to approach wellness as we age, it is important to take into consideration how many different factors play a role in fitness levels. These factors include age, gender, lifestyle, and personal history.
Now, the main thing you need to know about subdisciplines is, especially in our field of work, is that they're all relative to each other. This means that they all have all these subdisciplines are basically like different parts of a well-oiled machine. They all work together and influence each other, and to improve the health of our patients. Uh, our patients, we have patients that have suffered from car wrecks,